Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm happy for myself. Okay, welcome guys. Just let's do a real sound check to be sure that you can hear me well before we start giving all the gist, okay? Okay, guys, so we are back. If you're new, welcome. My name is Somtochiko Obo. Brief intro: I'm a graduate student in one of the prestigious schools in the USA. I have to talk about my school, okay? But yeah, please, three things that you should do before we even go further. Please help me subscribe, help me in this YouTube journey, like, comment, tell me what you like or don't like, and that'll help me serve you better, okay? So guys, we're back to holding this in the hand because I feel like those quality is still somewhat better. I don't know. We have to figure it out, okay? Today, please ignore whatever is in the background. This is life of a student, and I just am exhausted to think of doing that laundry by the side. I've done part one, but it's all good. Let's get into the gist for today. Okay, guys, so today, as you can see in the caption, I'm going to be sharing with you five tips that would help you if you're preparing to take tests, and stuff like that. So, I think school has resumed for some students, both those in, college, undergrad, and grad school, or if school has not yet resumed, it's going to resume for some people in September. And usually the way, at least I experienced it, or have been experiencing this so far, is like before you know what, 1 month goes into studies and boom, you have your first test, or you have to take a couple of tests. So hopefully these five tips will help you prepare ahead for those tests you're gonna take. No need to thank me, okay? Just put it into practice. That'll be the things I'll take. Okay, so let's dive right in. For number one, first things you should do, I think you should do, because this is my suggestion to you, always try to review your notes, class notes, before classes and after classes. If there's one thing I've discovered that's helped me, is always reviewing my notes. If I can't do it before class, because most of the lecturers drop it online already, I try to cover it that week, because that's not the only class I'm going to be taking. I have a couple more classes, and if I pile it up, it becomes overwhelming, and then I have next class and the next class, and that way it helps me make sure I'm understanding, and I can probably get questions to ask the professor in the next class. So always try to review your notes. Don't keep it to the end. Um, you probably may be taking 2 to 3 classes and you don't want to feel overwhelmed. Okay. Number two. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. Um, Number two, don't pile up assignments before the test date. Let me bring this closer. Don't pile up assignments, before the test date. Always uh, no pile up assignments before the test date. That's what I'm trying to say. So apart from the test that you probably will be having in the next 1 month, 2 weeks, whatever date, you also get assignments. And the danger is if you leave those assignments feeling like I have time to do it, or I can always get to it. If you leave it towards, for later purposes, you discover that you may have a clash where you will now have a deadline to submit an assignment, and then you have a test. So the time that you would have spent to just study for your test, you're using it to do assignments, you're sharing that time into two. I've fallen into that trap a couple times and it's not fun. It gets you distracted. So please don't do that. Try as much as possible to finish your assignments and give yourself at least, you know, I was going to say 1 week, but in a school where you have a lot of days, probably that's not feasible. But at least give like 2 days where you don't have to do anything assignment ish, or it's just so that you can focus on your test. Okay. Now, number three, you see those people that is answer questions in class. Like every time the professor asks us a question, or they're always like, "Oh yeah, this is the answer to this, this, this." I know your mind will be like your own is too much, but you see those people, follow them. I'm serious. So follow them. Look out for people that answer questions well in classes that are particularly tough for you. Um, they may read, they really know, and particularly when they always give seasoned answers, follow them, be their friend, or well, form intentional friendships with them so that you can learn from them. Because for some of those people, like I've experienced, probably have taken that course before, or they're not, it's not new to them. This is already a familiar thing that you're doing, right? So it's very easy for them to pass. Some people I've seen, some people get 99, 100 in their test. It's no big deal for them. So follow them, ask them questions. Don't just follow them with your friend. Ask them questions like, okay, oh, that this class is tough for me, or how can I pass well? Or how can I, like, what should I look out for? Can you explain what the professor taught in class? And honestly, some of them are just nice enough to tell you, like, for them is nothing, so they are willing to share as much as they can share. So follow them. Number four, second to the last, observe the patterns of questions that your professor always asks. Listen to how they're asking the questions they ask in class. Those may be guidelines to the kind of questions they will bring in the exams. Listen to those things they repeatedly say. Some of them will be like, oh, if I ask you this, this is how you should answer. If I tell you this is what I'm expecting you to do. Don't ignore them or feel like they are not talking to you. They are talking to you, and they're trying to give you insight tips on how to pass your exam. So pay attention to what they say, pay attention to how they ask questions, pay attention to what they even give as class exercises. Because for some of them, it's those class exercises that are converted to exams or tests, as the case may be. Number five, the last one. Um, Always reach out to your professors. Um, my mind has been transformed being in the system that I'm in now, because I have discovered that I have access to my professors and they are willing to help, they are willing to assist. And apart from just reaching out to them, give me a minute, please. And I'm gonna say is, apart from just reaching out to them, um, always actually you can. Do you know that you can ask for areas of concentration? Yeah, you can. I know that, you know, I mean, attending a Nigerian university, when you ask for areas of concentration, they probably give you things that don't end up coming out. But the professors here, at least in my school, come to my school. The professors here, have experienced, one on one. Like if you ask them for areas of concentration, they will give you, they will tell you, not that they will necessarily give you the questions, no, they won't do that. But they will tell you, this is the area I'm gonna pull the test from, and that way it reduces what you have to read. So they'll tell you, this is the area I'm going to pull the test from. These are the things you should expect or not expect. Some will tell you, oh, don't bother about this part. I know you guys are still learning it. I won't teach you, stuff like that. So please ask for AOC, area of concentration. Okay. Yes. And those are the five things, guys. Those are the five things. Um, I hope you took some notes, because those are freebies I just gave you right now. Okay. So yeah, guys. Honestly, it is very easy. One thing I want you to know, it is very easy to score a 90 and above. It's very easy to score a 97. They won't take your marks. If you do it well and you deserve it, they're gonna give it to you. It's very easy to score a 99. These are things that I've applied and I have gotten scores. I mean, applying these things, I started having grades of 97, 98, like scores that I probably would never dream of, in my first, university and stuff, because it looked like that's impossible. But it is actually possible to ace your papers and be a 4.0, have a 4.0 CGPA, and stuff. So please, put this to practice. Let me know if you want me to share more tips. I have more tips. I could have written more, but I just wanted to give you guys this five, to test you, to share with you and get your feedback. And I pray that you pass your test, you pass your exams. I know it can be overwhelming, but you've got this. The Lord is with you. He's your strength. He's your keeper. He's going to help you, and He's going to see you to the end. Please don't forget to like, comment. Let me know if you want more tips, more ways I can guide you, and subscribe. Subscribe to everyone that is subscribing so far. I love you. and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.